scene at Westminster Abbey this Christmas was already rich with light, carols, and ceremony. But it was Prince George's quiet, thoughtful gesture that stole the nation's heart and quickly swept across social media. While the annual Together at Christmas Carol service has become a defining winter tradition for Princess Catherine, this year's program carried an extra emotional weight, following a year of recovery, reflection, and resilience. And it was George, the future king in training, who stepped forward not with grand speeches or official duties, but with something far more powerful: tenderness. George, now 12, arrived alongside his mother wearing a forest green tie, precisely matched to Catherine's deep green coat, a detail fans immediately noticed and shared online. Not a stylist's coincidence, not a royal protocol moment, just a boy honoring his mother in the language of color, presence, and solidarity. While Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis wore navy coordinated with their father, George's matching green placed him visually beside his mother. Her color, her night, her moment. This wasn't the first time George stepped into a quieter but profoundly supportive role. Just weeks earlier, he accompanied Princess Catherine to the Royal British Legion's Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall. His first time attending, and significantly, without his father at his side. Prince William was still traveling back from his Earthshot prize commitments in Brazil. George filled the empty seat next to Catherine, not as a royal representative, as her son. He wore black, he wore a poppy, he stayed close. To many, it felt like the moment the young prince shifted from child heir to young guardian, a protective, observant presence beside the mother who has faced an extraordinarily challenging year. In March 2024, the Princess of Wales shared a video message confirming she had begun chemotherapy following abdominal surgery. In September, she finally announced the end of treatment, and in early autumn, she confirmed she was in remission. Every public step George has taken with his mother since then has carried an unspoken meaning, a reassurance, a maturity, a quiet understanding beyond his years. Prince William himself recently acknowledged the emotional evolution inside their household. Children are constantly learning and adapting. We try to make sure we give them the security and the safety that they need. He added that they remain open with their children about life's difficulties. We talk about things that bother us, but you never quite know the knock-on effects it can have. That honesty has shaped George, and the Christmastime moment was, in many ways, the physical expression of a year's worth of emotional growth. William's next step makes this transformation even clearer. He plans to take George to volunteer with homeless communities, following the path opened by Princess Diana herself. At 11, William walked into a shelter by his mother's side. Now George, 12, prepares to follow. A royal source confirmed he talks to George, Charlotte, and Louis about homelessness a lot. He's keen to take George to a homeless shelter soon to meet some of the brilliant people who inspired him. This isn't symbolic monarchy, this is generational purpose. George turns 13 this July, the start of adolescence, senior school, and eventually royal duties with increasing visibility. Eton College is widely expected to be his next educational home, mirroring both his father and Uncle Harry.